Genesis chapter 17, God changes the name of Abram and Sarai. When Abram was 99 years old, the Lord appeared to him and said, I am God Almighty, walk in my will and be blameless. I will establish my covenant between me and you, and I will greatly multiply your descendants. Abram prostrated himself with his face to the ground, and God said to him, For my part, this is my covenant with you. You will be the father of many nations. He will no longer be called Abram, his name will be Abraham, because I made him the father of many nations. I will make you extremely prolific, I will make nations out of you, and kings will come from you. I will establish my covenant as an everlasting covenant between me and you and your future descendants, to be your God and the God of your descendants. All the land of Canaan, where you are now a stranger, I will give as an everlasting possession to you and your descendants, and I will be their God. For your part, God said to Abraham, Keep my covenant, both you and your future descendants. This is my covenant with you and with your descendants after you, a covenant that you must keep. Every male among you will be circumcised in the flesh. You will have to make this mark, which will be the sign of the alliance between me and you. From your generation onwards, every boy 8 days old among you must be circumcised, whether born in your house or bought from foreigners who are not your descendants. Whether born in your house or bought, they will have to be circumcised. My covenant, marked in your body, will be an everlasting covenant. Any male who is uncircumcised, who has not been circumcised, shall be cut off from among his people, broke my covenant. God also said to Abraham, From now on your wife will no longer be called Sarai, her name will be Sarah. I will bless her, and also through her I will give you a son. Yes, I will bless her, and nations and kings of peoples will come from her. Abraham prostrated himself with his face to the ground. He laughed and said to himself, Can a man who is 100 years old beget children? Can Sarah give birth at 90? And Abraham said to God, Let Ishmael be my heir. Then God answered, Surely your wife Sarah will bear you a son, and you will call his name Isaac. With him I will establish my covenant, which will be an everlasting covenant for your future descendants. And in the case of Ishmael, I will take his request into account. I will also bless you, I will make him fruitful and greatly multiply his offspring. He will be the father of 12 princes, and I will make him a great people. But my covenant I will establish with Isaac, the son whom Sarah will bear him next year, at this time. When he finished speaking with Abraham, God went up and left him. That same day Abraham took his son Ishmael, all those born in his house and those bought, all the males in his house, and circumcised them, as God had commanded him. Abraham was 99 years old when he was circumcised. And his son Ishmael was 13. Abraham and his son Ishmael were circumcised that same day. And all his household were circumcised with him, whether born in the house or bought from foreigners.